Hey, I'm on my way to work. I'm going to Addiction Studios today in Berry Hill. It's day 2 of tracking with Aaron Watson, who is a fantastic singer, Texas guy, great dude, great band. I wanted to tell you guys about something that I'm really excited about. I have a playlist on Apple Music. They reached out to me and asked if I wanted to do an on the session playlist. So that's what it's called. And if you search for it, you'll find it. I'll put a link in the description here as well. But this is an important thing, you know. When I was a kid and getting into playing the guitar and listening to music and just spending hours in my room, you know, I would go through CD booklets and album covers and stuff like that, and I would see all these names of people who played, and I knew enough to know that they weren't necessarily in that artist's band, these players that would show up on records. And then I would start seeing names across various records, and so I kind of put it together in my mind as a teenager that this is a job that some people have. Like, they just record for a living, and they can sleep in their own beds at night and not be on the road and play music. I like touring too, but I always wanted to have a family too. I don't want to be gone all the time if I have a family. So, my entire goal for moving to Nashville was to get to the point where I could make a living playing guitar in town, and I figured that was playing on records. Like, I saw these names, and I would see Paul Jackson Jr., Steve Lukather, Mike Landau, David Lindley, Jim Keltner. Ry Cooder would show up on a bunch of other records. Who else? Mark Goldenberg. Man, there's a guitar player for you. I love that guy's playing. Anyway, fast forward to me moving to Nashville in 2006, getting my first gig. I played with Terry Clark and Joe Nichols and Sarah Evans and David Nail and Whitney Duncan. I'm probably forgetting some in there. But I got off the road spring of 2013 and decided to start playing sessions. And I remember at that time, music had almost completely gone digital. Like, CD sales were in the toilet, vinyl hadn't made its resurgence yet, which that's still sort of a niche thing. But it was kind of hard to find who was playing on what, There was a website, there still is a website called allmusic.com, and they do a really good job of getting at least the bigger profile records, the stuff that's label artists and whatever. They do a good job of organizing people's credits, but it's by no means exhaustive, right? It is a place you can go and figure that out, and see who's been playing on what. Well, I guess after a couple years of me being in the session scene, I noticed a lot of guys were posting on Instagram, "Hey, this just came out, I just played on it, it's really cool, you might want to check it out." And I think basically it was sort of this way to kind of self-curate your own discography in your own little corner of the internet. Like, my Instagram feed's going to have records that I'm excited about. So a lot of people do that. People still do that. I'm terrible at it. If someone tags me in something that's released and I look at it within a week, I try to just stay off of Instagram for the most part. anymore. I get on there to post something, but I'm not scrolling. It's just, I don't know. It's not my thing. It's kind of exhausting. Anyway, I'll share stuff, but it's not, I don't stay on top of it very well. And so this whole Apple Music thing is really cool because I'm pretty sure that all of us who are playing on some, records with some regularity are going to have an Apple Music on the session playlist. A couple of my friends have one. Evan Hutchings has one. Gosh, I feel like I've seen other people post it, but I'm just not thinking of who else there is. But they start with, pretty much all the hits you played on, and then go from there to the record that those songs are from, those hits that were on the radio or whatever. And so right now mine is by no means exhaustive, but it's just really cool that they're doing this. I'm so excited about it, and I can't wait for more stuff to get added. And so yeah, I'll have a link in the description, but if you want to check it out, you can hear a bunch of things I've played on if you want. So anyway, I hope you all have a good day. I think I'm gonna have a pretty good day playing some country music. See you later.